all right. We're gonna get a little funky over here tonight. So I changed the little background tunes. Throw a little throw funk max up in here. Get a little funky jazz on this trip. Well, I'm very excited for this Monday night rant because this is gonna be a recap of something that's near and dear to me. Anytime I get an opportunity to be interviewed, no matter if it's a podcast or online radio or even at someone's platform, it's just give me motivation and also just let me know that what I'm doing here in these DJ streets is of a positive. So tonight we're going to recap my interview at DaBooth radio show. It's also called the DaBooth 312. For those who don't know what 312 is, that's the area code to Chicago. So without further ado, let's get to it. What's going on, fam? Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I happen to be Househeadspeakz, and I'm sporting my Chicago house music tee tonight. So, if you want to get one of these and my other designs, just go to www.tpublic.com/user/househeadspeaksdesigns and you can get you one of those. So, now since we got that out of the way, but for those who new to the channel, welcome in. Please tell your family and friends about me. Like, subscribe, share. Make sure you make some comments here. It helps the channel a lot. I'm trying to grow this thing so I can spread the word to all our new and upcoming DJs out there. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to play a audio snippet of the actual interview that I was involved in along with the host from DaBooth Radio. And it was mainly, well, you'll find out what's it all about. So first let me go ahead and pause the music here because I want to make sure that you definitely hear the radio. So let me make sure I turn this on and let's get to it.
3, 1, 2. All right, guys. Time of the hour, we're going to get to know our guest right here. Our first guest, Mr. Househeadspeakz.
What's up, fam?
Now watch him stay quiet, right?
Such an honor and a pleasure to be here, and thank you all for inviting me. I am beyond floored at this moment.
Well, bro, your name, since I met you, your name does not elude you. So meaning everything I've heard about you is positive, and everything, that you've shown me as far as your love for house music and why you do what you're doing is, right on point. I love that. So, and, that's why it was so easy to say, hey, I think I should invite you to become a member of the booth. And, we couldn't make it fit, but we got you fitted with the record. So you're part of the family.
Well, I still appreciate the booth inviting me here, and but I am also thrilled to be with Red Lab. I think that I know that was a major fit for me, and I'm looking forward to doing my debut. And there you have.
He's finna bang it out on Monday. He's already been on the show. You're gonna hear him play today as well. So let's get right into the nitty gritty. Let's talk about Househeadspeakz. Where does the name come from? What is? Let everybody know what you're synonymous for, and then how you've evolved
before I continue, I just want to inform you guys that yes, I was invited to be one of the hosts of DaBooth 312. Unfortunately, um, things that he wanted me to do didn't coincide with my vision with what I was doing, and especially what I have going on. Different projects, my designs, and being on, being on Twitch, you know, things of that nature. So that didn't work out. But what did happen was I am now the co-host of Mr. Ron Tinsley, along with Rose Red's um, podcast they have called the Red Lab, which is every Friday starting at 9 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you go to that. It's live on Twitch, and if you go to their the Twitch channel, which is www.twitch.com, .tv/house underscore nation underscore music, or if you are in Mixcloud, you can go to Mixcloud Live and search the Red Lab, and you will be able to catch their shows. Like I said, their shows is every Friday evening starting at 9 p.m. Central Time. That's 10 p.m. Eastern Time for those who are in the East Coast. So I just wanted to let you know about that. So let's continue.
Well, short version. I love doing the show. Short version. I've been in the scene for going on seven decades now. I started as a dancer. Used to be a regular, most all the clubs out here in Chicago. Then progressed to blogging, and that's how Househeadspeakz got its name. It was spelled differently, you know. And then I went from there to promoting my own little events. And then in 2017, progressed to became a DJ. I figured this would be the next level for me, and now I've been doing this ever since. And discovered Twitch around about 2020 during the pandemic, and been on that ever since. So if anybody wants to know what type of DJ I am, I consider myself an underground DJ, but I'm also mainly a Twitch DJ. That's what I always tell people. I'm a Twitch DJ who also plays out.
The reason why I said that I am a Twitch DJ is because for the most part, I'm always playing on Twitch, even involving Ray Trains, or soon we'll have my own show that will be airing every second and last Sunday of the month. So I don't focus on playing out as much as probably some of my peers do, but if there's an opportunity that presents itself for me to play out, I will do so. But for the most part, I prefer to stick to what brought me to the dance, which is Twitch, which is an awesome platform. And I'm gonna tell you more about Ray Trains and things of that nature. Here we go.
Okay. Now, now with you being a Twitch DJ, for those that don't know, and I'll have you explain that in more intricate detail, he is also one of the guys that does these ray trains. Now, for those that are not familiar with what a ray train is, can you please give the audience a definition of what a ray train? What's that all about?
Well, mainly a Twitch Ray Train consists of a group of DJs have a scheduled slot, and then once one DJ plays, then before his set ends, then he rays over to the next DJ on his channel, and he or she is already playing, and then that trade goes on and on until the last DJ finishes off their slot. So it's an opening. It's just like just like if you out, there's an open DJ, there's a group of headliners or people in the middle, and then there's your closing DJ. So Ray Train also fits that scenario.
You guys big.
Now, before I continue, I just want to inform you guys that I will be breaking down the functionality of Twitch weight trains, what's involved, what's entails, and how you can get involved in it if you're a new and upcoming DJ who has a Twitch channel and would like to be involved in a rare train or several rare trains. So that will be on my next Monday Night Rant. So I will definitely post that up in all my socials to let you know when that particular segment will be live. So let's continue.
Basically, you're not at a club or an event place. You're at your own homes, but everybody's tuning in, supporting that DJ while it's their time to play. Correct?
That is correct. And you don't also have to tune in if you're busy. I mean, we also have what we call lurkers, which is mostly people who is listening in while they're doing their business at home, or they may be out on their phones or what have you. So they're out there. They'll usually go on the chat and say, "Yeah, I'm lurking," which means I'm listening in. I'm just doing other things and stuff like that.
The same as talking. Okay.
Visual stuff.
Yeah, visual. No, ain't that. No.
Okay.
Feeling
Just trying to clarify.
No, they just it's just that they let you know that hey, we are here, we are tuned in. It's just that we might not be on the chat.
She's definitely lurking and stalking. Stalking, they're not watching you anymore. Lurking, we let you know that we're watching.
Exactly.
Right. We've experienced that.
Right.
Okay, so now let's tie in when you were, because you were telling me before you've done some when you were doing your the name just left my head when you were doing when you do your rant and raves now, but when you were writing, doing your blogging, that's the word I was trying to think of. You had blogged for about a lot of people in the industry, some big names, some upcoming names, and you got notoriety from that. How did that tie into you crossing over into the DJ side?
Before I let this finish, I just want to let you guys know something, and I want you to see me when I tell you this. When it comes to the underground music scene or whatever music scene that you're part of, there are levels. So even if you're starting as a regular going to a club, if you want to progress to something more, you can do that. You just have to see what's available and try to see if there's a fit for you. When I decided to become a blogger, I did ask a couple of people who was either blogging and also who had the magazines that did blogs on their magazine, and I asked them if they don't mind me blogging about house music, stuff like that, and they said it was okay. And not only that, they helped me with my promotion. So not only that they allow me to blog, they also push my brand. So that's why it's always very, 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 very vital to make sure that whatever connections that you make during your journey, you keep those connections, because you never know what will pan out for you. Okay, well, let me go ahead and let's continue.
Well, when you've been surrounded by DJs for a long period of time and you blog them, and also I had a radio show, several radio shows that I was hosting, and I had DJs who I featured. So of course, when you watching these magnificent people doing what they do and the passion and the fire that they do it, you're going to get the bug. I don't care what anybody says. If you've been around something for so long, you're going, Gloria Estefan says, the rhythm's going to get you, and it will. So you're going to catch the bug, and that's what happened to me. I feel that was my next step. That was my next level, is to become a DJ. And of course, you can't do it by yourself. You need somebody who's going to show you the ropes and things of that nature. And I was fortunate to have somebody that did just that, and then I just took it from there. But the good thing that I can say that probably sets me apart from other young and upcoming DJs, I already had a name, I already had a brand. The only thing I did with Househeadspeakz is I made it into one word, and I just added Z on the end instead of the S. Because Househeadspeakz was my blog name.
Okay.
So I just turned my blog name into my DJ name. And that's one of the things that I learned when you're marketing and you brand yourself. You don't change unless you have to. You don't change your brand that has given you dividends for so long.
You've already created that step. Why step back and create a new one?
Exactly. So instead of me starting from scratch, I just took what was there, add a few adjustments and pushed it on.
Okay. So, with the raid trains and being a Twitch DJ, has that gotten you exposure outside of social media? Do you play? You played at the Red Lab, but where do you play out? Have you branched out and played out of state, overseas, out of the country? What is it? What's some of the accolades that you've gotten from DJ?
Let me put it to you this way. Within 2 years of learning how to DJ, I had my first international gig in Toronto.
Okay.
And been playing there ever since. In fact, I can play at any time. I know people, they know me. All I have to do is let them know I'm in town, and then they ask me if I want to play. They'll hook me up, and I'm able to play there. And that's one of the things that I enjoy, knowing that you don't have to be confined to your home studio or your home base. You can take the skills you have. People is going to notice what you do and who you are as a person and as a DJ and as a person who loves music, and then that can transition into playing out. I have played in a couple of festivals here in Chicago, and then last year I played at a Chicago meetup where it was Twitch DJs. We went to we played at a couple of venues here. That happened this year, and then just last month I played at Montrose Beach for the first time. I never thought I would ever play a beach party. I've been to them, never thought that I would be able to play it. So I was fortunate to do that. So yeah, it can transition. That's why I tried to tell new upcoming DJs that don't be stagnant. Don't be stuck in one place. You can take what you have, and if you connect yourself with the right sort, sky's the limit.
Well, I like that you said that, tell them about the new DJs, because we have a lot of older DJs that are block famous. So they're so famous on their block or right in their small community, they're so scared to leave that because they have to basically start all over. They don't have everyone cheering for them right away. They can't, you gotta open up the doors. You gotta be able to open yourself to everybody. Not be afraid of just leaving the basement or leaving your block and that one house party that you do, and you consider yourself you're a standing room only type DJ, and everyone is there for you, but that's because it's the same 10 people that are there all the time. Go out to the world. The world is.
I'm probably going to use what DaBooth's host Rob said about DJs being stagnant and staying in one spot, or just being like Jenny from the block, just having their core fans in their particular area, instead of being open-minded and branching out. I probably will use that as a future Monday Night Rant. I just wanted to chime in on that one, so let us continue.
It's big. Get out there and, don't be afraid to do that. So I'm happy that you at least let people know, hey, don't be afraid to shine and, get it out there. So.
Of course, I look at it like this. I feel that I am unique, and the reason why I say that I'm unique is because throwing parties to see if they can get on. All I have to do is turn on my OBS, join the rage train, and I can play in front of, I can play no matter if it's either 4 people or 45 people that could be viewing me and listening in,
Or 400.
or 400.
Because they can change with the
Exactly.
lyrics to the snap of a finger.
Yeah,
It could change because
And
that one person that likes you shares you,
exactly.
and now a million people
Exactly.
see your life.
You know,
So,
And not only that, you get to record it and then you can repost it. You have a YouTube channel, so now it can be watched over and over to multitudes
hmm
in different countries. So, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I record all my sets on SoundCloud, so even though if somebody happens to miss me playing live, they can always go to SoundCloud and listen to me, if they're working in the gym or whatever the case may be. I didn't have people who said, who have came on when I was live. I said, I discovered you because I listened to you on SoundCloud. Wow, I didn't know you was there. So, it's like you can get an audience. Just don't limit yourself for gaining an audience. The audience don't have to be live. It can be someone who's in the privacy of in their own home. And that's the one thing that Twitch recognized. That's why they created a DJ category, because it wasn't one. They just started about a couple months ago. Because I guess what everybody probably thought when things start opening up, that the viewership was going to drop and then DJs was going to fall off and stuff like that, and it was the total opposite.
all right, absolutely. All right, so Househead Speaks, what can we expect to hear from you during your mix?
Ooh, well,
I'm gonna stop it right here because it's talking about the mix that I did for them, and I will not be playing that mix here because YouTube. So we're gonna put the music back on, and we're going to so you guys can see me. Hey, I'm back. Now, to wrap this up, first of all, I want to give a super duper shout out to, sorry about that. I want to give a super duper shout out to the hosts at the Booth Radio for having me and featuring me, as the interview. And also, I want to give a shout out to a DJ by the name of Gabriel G. He, as of when I was doing this interview, he became the newest resident DJ for the Booth 312. So make sure you check him out and you'll be hearing from him. And also make sure you check out the Red Lab. Like I said, that I'm one of the hostess. I'm one of the co-hosts there, along with host Ron Tinsley and also Rose Red. So check that particular channel out on Twitch, and it's also on Mixcloud Live. It airs every Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. That's 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're going to Twitch, you want to go to Twitch channel that's called House Nation Music. That's www.twitch.tv/house_nation_music. That's where you'll find the cats at the Red Line, and we will also have guest DJs that you'll probably know. Most of the DJs will be from the Chicago area, or we may have some DJs that's visiting from out of town. You never know what's gonna go on in the Red Lab, so make sure you check out for that. So that'll be it. Hope everybody enjoyed the interview. I know I enjoyed being there, representing house music, representing Chicago, and of course representing the Twitch DJ verse. So, like I said, I will be doing another Monday Night Rant regarding Twitch raid trains. So I'll be breaking everything down. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So, like I said, please like, subscribe, share. So, a new and up and coming DJ, or for those who just want to understand about DJing and house music and underground music and things of that nature, so you can get the information here. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you know what I'll be doing another Monday Night Rant. So, this is Househeadspeakz. I'm signing off. Enjoy your beginning Monday. Enjoy your work week. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love. Again, if you want to purchase any of my designs, please go to my T Public storefront. That's www.tpublic.com/user/Househeadspeakz designs, and you can get you a t-shirt. So I'm gonna sign right off, people, and enjoy it.